And hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to That One Podcast. My name is John Michael, here with my host, Brendan LeClaire, and it feels so good to be back in the saddle, so to speak. By that, I mean back on YouTube, back to podcasts. And Brandon, how the hell are you, my friend?
Oh, I'm fucking super, John.
I bet
I'm really
I know
excited
why.
to be talking about what we're going to be talking about today, John. We're talking about Fallout 4, talk about Black Ops 3, talk about Assassin's Creed, and we're going to talk about the big one. It's not out yet, but it's going to be coming out.
Oh, yeah.
Pokémon GO.
Oh, jeez. I can't tell you how excited I am. This newer generation of video games is just getting, like, so mind-blowingly awesome. I guess that's really the only way I can describe it. Have you played Fallout 4 yet, Brendan?
I haven't played Fallout 4, and I haven't even watched any gameplay footage of Fallout 4.
Okay.
So the most I know about it is there's you got a dog, and your dog's name is Dogmeat.
Yes.
You've got a character, and your character's name is whatever you name it.
Yep.
You come out of a vault, and you're in Boston, Massachusetts.
Okay.
And you get to build things.
Yeah, I'm going to stop you right there for a second. Don't spoil it for yourself. Don't watch any gameplay footage.
I have not watched any gameplay footage.
Okay, don't spoil it for yourself. Now, Fallout is an amazing series. I've played a little bit of Fallout 4 for like maybe 20 minutes. I got through the character creation, and then I'm like, okay, this sucks. I don't want to play this anymore.
Which, I feel like you haven't given it enough of a chance. Because with RPGs like Fallout, you gotta give it more than like 20 minutes for it to like sort of settle in your brain as, okay, this is the game, this is how I play it, this is why it's fun.
Oh yeah, I'm totally into that. I loved Fallout 3. I loved New Vegas. But right now my problem with Fallout 4 is that I don't have it myself. I played it at a friend's house. Yeah, so that's where I kind of fucked it up for myself. I teased myself a little bit, and I didn't like what I saw, and then I'm just like, okay, you know what? Fuck it, whatever.
See, I don't know. When I play a game at a friend's house, like I've done that sometimes, not often, but I always end up just kind of really wanting to play it. I've never really played a game that I haven't liked, I don't think. But of course, I have a really addictive personality. So, I mean, I just like to do things.
Yeah, I've watched gameplay footage, and I'm just gonna throw it out there. Fallout 4 is fucking amazing. Shit, I bumped the microphone. God damn it! I really got to learn to stop doing that.
I didn't hear it.
All right, cool. You didn't hear it, but Audacity probably picked it up. God damn it. See, people, this is the kind of shit that we have to go through every day. It's just like these minor little technical fuck-ups that we have. Anyways, Fallout 4 is fucking awesome, okay? Your protagonist for the game actually has a voice actor now. And I think there's...
Really?
Yeah, I think there's something like 110, 112-ish thousand lines of dialogue. There's just like this huge dynamic voice actor setup going all throughout the game, and it makes interacting with other characters and NPCs and even your own character so much more in depth. And it's like even with your companion Dogmeat, who apparently is unable to die. I don't know if that's actually a thing or not.
That's what I've heard.
I don't
Your dog didn't die.
But
which I think is awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Because I wouldn't want to have to, like, go get a new dog or something.
Oh, yeah.
But that's interesting, though, because that's like that sounds like a first for Bethesda. Because I don't recall playing one of their games that has a protagonist that talks.
I know. And, I mean, that's one huge step in and of itself. But, I mean, Fallout 4 in and of itself is, like... I really don't even know how to describe it other than, like... Okay, this is the new generation of gaming. It's almost like they're throwing this awesome piece of work in your face, like, here it is, bow to it, worship this thing, just because Fallout 4 and the whole Fallout series itself is just like, it's fucking amazing. What is more amazing than having this huge, open, expansive world that you are free to explore on your own accord? Like... just the whole dystopian post-apocalyptic thing is really my niche. I mean, that's where that's where I find comfort in games, is having the ability to explore without being tied down to anything.
Oh yeah, the post-apocalyptic thing. That's got to be like one of the only reasons I've actually latched on to the Fallout series as much as I have, because it's just so interesting. It's an interesting concept. What happens after humanity has like had its way with the planet, and just like the dregs are left over.
Oh yeah,
to just kind of do whatever they want. That's crazy. It's like Mad Max Adventure Time and shut up Windows. I don't care if you have a special offer. And I don't know. All those things are just crazy interesting. But there's another game that has come out, or it's coming out. I don't know. I don't play this series. Black Ops 3.
Oh yeah, Call of Duty Black Ops 3, my friend. I love first-person shooters, Halo, Battlefield, and the likes, and Call of Duty as well. Now, of course, there's a huge segregation of fanboys and fangirls alike who are like, oh, you play Halo, you suck, you should come play Call of Duty, that's where it's at. Or people are like, Halo, Call of Duty, fuck you, I'm going to go play Battlefield because it's so much cooler. But no, I mean, first-person shooters are, I don't want to say they're all the same. I really don't want to say they're all the same. For the most part, a lot of their aspects are similar, but
see, my problem with first-person shooters is they can't get quite as immersive as other genres of game can.
Such as a dystopian open-world exploration RPG like Fallout.
Right, because if you're playing Fallout, and if you get really into it, like you've been up all night playing Fallout, you feel like you're in the shoes of the character.
Right.
Especially in the older games where your character didn't talk, so your thoughts were his thoughts. And that's why I like Fallout. That's why I like Legend of Zelda, because your character is silent. You're in their shoes.
Right.
You're fighting Moglins. That kind of thing. But did I say Moglins? Is that the right word?
I don't know.
Oh, I think it's the right word. I don't know. But
now
it's being able to like put yourself in the shoes of the character. That's what I like, and that's my problem with first person shooters, because you can't really do that because you don't feel like you're in there in a war.
Right.
Which is good. It's good in the sense, because if you did feel like you were in a war, you might get like PTSD or something.
Oh yeah.
But they just don't immerse me well. I don't know. Maybe they do for other people, just not me.
Yeah. I really strongly feel that Treyarch and Activision have outdone themselves with Black Ops 3. I absolutely loved Black Ops 2. A lot of people did. I actually found myself playing Modern Warfare 2 yesterday. I don't know why. But when I had first seen the commercials for Black Ops 3, I was almost disappointed because I saw like the whole, I don't know if it's like the exoskeleton thing, but I saw like the boost jump and all this other stuff that they were doing. And it looked like a whole bunch of shit was just recycled from Advanced Warfare, which honestly I was disappointed with.
Oh, you know what? I did see that commercial. And I wasn't paying attention as to what it was for.
Right.
But I thought it was Advanced Warfare, because that's a game I have played.
Now,
And that's a game I'm terrible at. I always get shot midair.
Yeah, for me, Advanced Warfare was entirely disappointing. So when I saw the commercial for Black Ops 3, I thought it was just the same thing. But no, I've given myself time to watch gameplay footage of Call of Duty Black Ops 3, and it looks so much better than what Advanced Warfare ever could have been. It looks 10 times better than what Black Ops 2 did. One of my personal favorites being the map Nuketown. It just looks so ridiculously awesome with all the futuristic elements put into it. Excuse me.
I played Nuketown on Black Ops 2.
Okay. Now,
that was fun.
Yeah, you remember Black Ops 2 Nuketown, you see there's mannequins all over the map, right?
No.
What? How do you...
I haven't noticed.
You haven't noticed?
I might not be thinking of the right one.
Maybe.
I'm thinking of Black Ops 2 in like the zombie game.
Oh, you're...
Like the zombie mode.
Okay, you're thinking of Nuketown Zombies.
Yeah.
Okay, the multiplayer map, Nuketown on Black Ops 2, is, it's called Nuketown for a reason. It's a fucking bomb range where they're testing nuclear weapons. So they got these houses set up, and they got this like little, this cul-de-sac area type setting. And there's these mannequins that are spread out all throughout the map. And what you can do in like private match, I don't know if it works in multiplayer, but...
Oh wait, hold on a second. Is Nuketown the one with like the Volkswagen buses like hanging around?
There's a school bus and a delivery truck in the middle of the map. That's about it.
Oh.
And like 2 cars.
It's like a 60s neighborhood. Everything's brightly colored.
Correct.
Okay, that's what I'm thinking of.
Okay,
never mind.
Yeah.
I was thinking of the wrong map entirely. I do remember the mannequins.
Okay, so anyways, yeah, there's these mannequins spread out all over the place, and if you can shoot all of the heads off of the mannequins, and I think it's like 2 minutes or something like that, usually it takes 1 or 2 other people to do it, you get this like super awesome hidden song. I think it was from Avenged Sevenfold, actually, who worked on the soundtrack for Zombies as well. But after seeing what you can do that same thing in the Black Ops 3 Nuketown, where it's like if you shoot all of the they're not mannequins now, they're fucking android robot shits, and if you do something with all of them, like all I saw was this mass of robots like swarming after the players who were in the game, and it just looked absolutely ridiculous. But one of my favorite Call of Duty players to watch is the FaZe guys, FaZe Rain, Apex, Adapt, those guys who are like the snipers, the quick scopers, the trick shotters. I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. FaZe Rain being one of my favorites to watch. But after I saw his gameplay footage of Free For All in Black Ops 3 and some of his like 1v1 private matches, Black Ops 3 just looks fucking amazing. Like the sniping system looks like it's been tweaked specifically for quick scopers and trick shotters, which is really fucking cool. Now,
so like it's steadier or something, less waggle.
Yeah, it seems like it's more balanced, so that somebody like myself or the FaZe guys who are run and gun with a bolt action sniper rifle, it's like more evenly balanced for someone who's like running around the map spraying with full automatic shits, this and that.
And see that, I feel like it's a little bit unrealistic.
Unrealistic,
just a tiny bit.
Unrealistic, yes.
But is it a good thing that it's unrealistic? Are they taking it into a good direction?
Absolutely. And this is a huge difference between open world exploration games like the Fallout series and Black Ops differ. Fallout series, I feel, is like a little more realistic. I mean, you get to make your own decisions in a post-apocalyptic world. What the hell, man? It's 11 o'clock in the morning, and I don't have any more coffee. Mainly being that, it's more realistic. You're focusing on your survival, whereas, the Black Ops series, it's like, it's a first-person shooter, competitive shooter kind of thing, and it's not entirely realistic, but that's the cool side of it, because I feel like video games should mainly be about escaping reality.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really need video games to escape reality, but that is almost the only reason I use them for.
Oh yeah. It's just like playing Grand Theft Auto 5. I mean, I've had a hard day at work. I know I can't legally strangle the people around me, but I can come home and play Grand Theft Auto, and I can just let all of my frustration out with no consequences whatsoever.
Oh yeah, definitely. I haven't played a Grand Theft Auto game since San Andreas?
Oh, well, definitely skip GTA 4, play GTA 5. It's so much more worth it. It's fucking nuts, dude. But
will the story suck me in as well as CJ's did?
If you stick to the main storyline and you go right mission to mission and like just, you skip all the side stuff, if you stick to the main storyline and finish it your first time through, the story will totally suck you in. And
I have to do that.
It's not just because it's like a huge, expansive story. It's because you get to see this story from 3 different perspectives. You've got 3 different characters involved in this main storyline.
Well, when I get myself a computer that doesn't heat up the body temperature as it sits on my lap, then you know what? I might just buy Grand Theft Auto 5 and give it a go. Assassin's Creed, the new one. What was that? What's that called?
Syndicate.
Syndicate. That's supposed to have something to do with the gangs of London.
Yeah. Speaking of escaping from reality, Assassin's Creed series is no exception. The newest one being Syndicate. I think this was released. It was released back in October for like PS4 and Xbox One specifically, And if I'm not mistaken, it came out not too long ago. I think it was like, let me look at my calendar here. It was like November 19th or the 20th for PC.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know too much about Syndicate. I haven't played this one yet. I've played the other Assassin's Creed games. I think it's like generally focused around some kind of industrial revolution era or something.
Yeah, I think so. It's like the Industrial Revolution London.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of different gangs. And I don't really know that much about it. It's just, that's all I know.
Honestly, I kind of feel like Assassin's Creed Syndicate is like, it's kind of like Grand Theft Auto 5 set in 1886 or some shit like that, because you've got like brass knuckles, cane sword, knives. I think there's like one or two guns that are like a revolver and a rifle or something like that. You can zip line throughout the building. A lot of the gameplay is focused around like parkouring your ass all over the city of London.
Matt Pat from the Game Theorist has done like countless videos on the Assassin's Creed series,
right?
And one of them that is just kind of getting into my mind now. I mean, he's done the video on Assassin's Creed, but he just on Assassin's Creed Syndicate, the new one. But that was just sort of before the game came out. I don't know nothing about the game, but let's talk about the gangs that are in the game.
Okay.
The one I'm thinking of is where he said, is it possible to jump off a building, land in a cart full of hay, and survive?
Oh, yeah.
And of course it's not.
Of course
but that's not what he talked about during the video. What he talked about during the video was how the gravity in the Assassin's Creed universe is so much higher than it is, like, in the real world.
Right.
That buildings wouldn't even be able to get that tall anyways.
Huh. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was right. I was almost right. 1868, tail end of the Industrial Revolution, according to the Wikipedia page. Let's see. Yeah, you're in London. Arrived to find a city controlled by Templars, with both the church and the monarchy losing their power. All right.
You weren't even listening.
I was listening to you, and I was trying to read at the same time, just because I love the Assassin's Creed series. I really want to play Syndicate, but I can't afford an Xbox One or a PS4. I have a computer. I know it can handle the game. I just can't afford the fucking thing. But
no, I saved up for months just to buy the Pokemon X version when it came out.
Oh, dude. Speaking of Pokemon, now this is one game. I don't care how much it's going to cost. If it's even going to cost anything, I don't really know anything about it yet. I don't think a lot of people know anything about it yet, but everybody's getting excited for it. It's trending on every fucking social media site. Brandon, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about here.
I do indeed.
We are talking about...
I listed it at the beginning of the episode.
Pokemon
Go. We're talking
Go.
about Pokemon Go.
Yes. Finally, a Pokemon game coming to mobile, for one thing, and two, we're finally kind of augmenting, not really a virtual reality, augmented reality is what I meant to say.
Like if the trailer for the game is anything to go by, it looks kind of like a mobile version of Pokemon Snap, except you get to catch the Pokemon.
Which I am totally okay with, because I do have a Nintendo 64. Pokemon Snap was by far one of my favorite childhood games of all time.
I must have played through those fucking levels dozens of times to get every Pokemon, and to get every scene.
Oh, dude, it was so worth it.
Get every situation.
Yeah, Pokemon
those
Snap
fucking
was the shit.
Jigglypuff in the cave.
Oh, yeah.
To get them all singing together.
Yep.
Took me, I swear to God, like 3 hours.
Oh, yeah. When, I was, I think, 7 or 8 years old when I first played the game. I had no idea what the concept was, except to take pictures. So, the first time I realized I can throw an apple at Pikachu on the beach level and get him on the surfboard, I'm like, hey, cool, I can do all this other cool stuff. And then I finished the main portion of the game, and I'm like, oh my God. Here I am up in a cloud. I'm going to go take a fucking picture of Mew. that was that was that was one of the most crowning moments of my childhood, was playing Pokemon Snap, getting to the end, and photographing Mew.
I never figured out how to take a picture of Mew. I know you gotta throw something at him to like crack his ball of energy, but I couldn't figure out how to get it to happen.
The pester balls. The pester balls, you know, the ones that like you throw them and they like kind of poof. And
yeah, I couldn't get them to work. Maybe I wasn't using them right.
You got to.
I was throwing all kinds of shit at them: apples, pester balls.
Yeah,
more apples.
The apples don't really do anything. You got to keep throwing the pester balls at Mew, and you got to hit them fast and you got to hit them hard, dude.
All right.
Anyways,
I mean, I've long since have not had a Nintendo 64. So maybe someday I'll get that and a copy of the game, and I'll play it again.
I know, considering that Nintendo 64s are kind of more retro now than what they used to be.
Oh, that is how it works, yep.
Oh, yeah.
They get old, and now they're old.
Well, no, I mean,
oh, heartburn. I should have eaten this morning.
Oh, God, dude, that's not cool. You can get a Nintendo 64 game console on Amazon. Let's see, you can get them used from $40. You can get them collectible or refurbished from like $50. So anywhere between $40 and $55, you can get a Nintendo 64 with one controller.
That's cheap considering it's an entire console. It's probably cheaper than what it was back then, right? Or is that about,
probably,
or has it stayed pretty the same?
Honestly, I'm not sure. I got my Nintendo 64 for Christmas. I don't know what my parents fucking paid for it.
You should text them and ask them something sometime. I
don't think they'll remember.
Well, back to Pokemon Go. I'm 100% stoked about Pokemon Go. I want to like quit my job and I want to go and I want to be a Pokemon trainer.
Yes.
And I want to gamble on the street with other Pokemon trainers.
I don't think it.
I want to make money that way.
I don't think it would be totally necessary to quit your job just to become a Pokemon trainer. I'm pretty sure I can find a way to intertwine the two, between working full time in a warehouse and being a Pokemon trainer. Just think about it. I'm gonna be out in the warehouse on a forklift, phone in hand, looking for a fucking Geodude or something, and I'm gonna break into my supervisor's office while he's on a conference call or some shit.
First of all, you work in a warehouse. That means you're gonna have fighting type. Like Machoke, Machop, Machamp, lifting boxes and shit.
Oh boy, okay, I'm cool with that. Unless I can like find a shiny fucking Mewtwo or something out in the break room, that'd be cool too.
I live in the northern part of New York State, so I'm probably gonna be finding like fucking Glaceons and shit roaming the plains.
Lucky you. Hey, If I live in like a suburb, 4 blocks from a ghetto, what kind of Pokemon am I going to find?
Scrafty.
That's racist.
Only a little bit.
Only a little bit, and that's the sad part.
He has a mohawk and he robs people.
That's true.
But no, you're in a suburb?
Well, I'm in a small...
Suburb is like a nice neighborhood, right? That's what that means?
Yeah, but it's like 4 blocks from a ghetto.
Oh, yeah, but if you're actually in the nice neighborhood...
Yeah, it's okay.
Pokemon divides things pretty well. So I think you might find like, I don't know, cute Pokemon probably. Cute Pokemon that you expect like a soccer mom to have.
See,
like maybe a Growlithe or an Eevee.
Ooh, yeah, or, I'm okay with a Growlithe.
Sandshrew, possibly. No, I think that would be in like a drier climate like Nevada. A Sandshrew would be.
I don't know, something like that. But just the concept of Pokemon Go is so freaking cool. I love Nintendo. I love their products. I love their games. I'm actually more excited that Pokemon Go is coming to mobile. You know, it's going to be right there in our hands without having to switch over to a Nintendo 3DS or something like that. But you think about it, you get to battle, train, trade, and capture Pokemon. The Pokemon are virtual, but
I mean, I can guarantee you though, there's going to be like mobile transactions because that's like how it goes. But actually, I'm okay with it. Well, if I have to spend real money to buy Pokeballs or potions or something, I'm going to do it.
I mean,
I don't care.
Yeah, the game itself is going to be free to play. I'm guessing the in-app purchases are going to be like potions and Pokeballs and...
is it going to be free to play? Have they announced that?
I think so. I think the base game is going to be free to play.
Hot damn.
So you think about those in-app purchases, it's almost like you're really delving into the world of Pokemon yourself. I mean, you're not really catching Pokemon, you're catching virtual Pokemon on your phone, but, you know, the in-app purchases, if you have to spend like, you know, $5 for a pack of 10 Pokeballs or something like that, it's almost like you're really in the world of Pokemon itself.
Yeah, definitely. You're gonna see a spike on the audio that I'm gonna send you, and it's just because my fucking alarm just went off for like a quarter of a second.
I don't care.
But no, I genuinely I can't wait for it. I can't. I want it here. I want it now. I'm gonna buy a new phone for it if I have the money when it comes out.
Oh yeah.
In 2016. I don't know when it's coming out in 2016. If they pull a Five Nights at Freddy's and it's like fucking
What? And we've lost Brandon. His laptop is overheated, so that's going to be it for this episode of That One Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. If you have anything you'd like to talk about with the newer generation of video games, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Or if you're just as excited about Pokemon GO as we are, I'm sure you are. I'm excited. Brandon's excited, blah, blah, blah. I can't English. I need coffee. Find us on Twitter at TOPTwitter and use hashtag TOPQA.
Okay.
Shout to us, you know, if you want to suggest a topic for the show, or if you want to be on the show yourself. This is John signing off. I'll talk to you next time.
Weird.